Reporting to you live from 8.5 News, I'm Tyler Martin, and I'll be your lead newsman today. If you're tuning in for sports, weather, or current events, then you're somewhat in the right place. For our first story, we talk about how the United States of America gains a major power position over the Middle East with the discovery of oil wells, giving us spoils of oil. Now to John Luke for more information.
Thanks, Tyler. Today's feature: could oil be as low as $20 a barrel? Today's current organization, OPEC, or Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, is now in jeopardy of losing its helm as the main oil distribution and trade. OPEC, if you don't know, is a group between the Middle East countries of Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Venezuela. Oil drums are currently costing around $100 or even more. In fact, they are charging exorbitant prices for the proper status of their own countries, just to increase it. However, due to new wells found in America, around Canada, or some are even found in the west of the United States, are making us no longer dependent on OPEC. However, we are no longer independent either. It will cost plenty of money and resources, which we are not in the proper standpoint to provide, nor are we capable of acquiring them at the moment. However, we are in a position in which they can no longer charge what they wish, just to push themselves up in the world. So, to speak, they have lost America as their main customer. And so perhaps in the near future, we will see drums as low as $20. And if so, that's pretty neat. Back to you, Tyler.
Thank you, John Luke. What an interesting story. And we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Have you ever dreamed of a product that could completely revolutionize the market? Well, today I've got it for you. This, what I like to call, is water. Now, how much could you expect this to be charged for? No. Now, 3 easy payments in $19.95. Now, water can do all sorts of things for you. Now, have you ever been just working out? You're just working out really, really hard. You know what cools you down? You know what really gets you going? Water. Water is the only thing that can solve your problem. Now, the greatest thing about water is there's many varieties. You got your little water. You got your blue water. You got your red water. Now, what else can water do for you, might ask? Before I get into that, do you know how much you can own this product for? I've mentioned it before. That's right, 4 payments of $59.95. Exactly. So, now, you got your soap. But how do you clean? Because all there is soap. What is the man to do? Well, I'm going to show you. So look, there's just all this soap in this man's hair. How are you ever going to clean? Water. Now it's clean. You just fix it and we're good to go. Now, what other uses might you have? Now, the caveman invented a very, very, very interesting thing we like to call fire. But what happens when fire goes too far? How ever are you to put it out? Well, I got an answer for you. Water. And look, no more fire. It's like magic. Now, you might be asking, something that can do all these things, how much is this going to cost you? What would you guess, buddy?
I'm going to guess...
Exactly. As I've said, 6 payments of $199.95.
For what?
It's quite simple for you, actually.
No,
it's way too much. That's
way too much. What are you doing?
Now, if you call in the next 20 minutes, my little friend here, Nick, we're going to put him in the box and ship him with the water.
I didn't agree.
Okay, so, now call in the next 10 minutes, and there is more. We're going to put our good friend Tyler here in the box. He is good for cleaning houses.
You're just trying to scam me from your money.
I pick up dust, I clean.
He's clean houses. He's a good pool boy.
Water
But there's more.
What do you mean there's more?
Call in the next 5 minutes. You see this little wily character, John Luke. If you call right now, we can put him in the box. He will
No,
fit.
we're not putting him in the box.
3 of them are coming
don't call.
with you.
We're not putting the number on. You're not going to do this.
Hey!
Water bottle.
But wait, there's more.
No,
Actually,
there's
that's...
not.
And we're back. Thank you for staying tuned. Don't want to rain on your parade, but we're off to Nick for weather.
Thanks, Tyler. We're here in a great day in Ohio. It's such good weather outside. Here in Ohio, you can't necessarily predict the weather, but I'm going to tell it to you anyway. So we got out here outside. We have some good sunbathers. Even though it's snowing outside, that doesn't stop us here in Sunbury. So we're in Ohio here. We're showing it's a nice, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because in Ohio, we expect a good weather change about every 5 minutes or so. So all you have to do is relatively stay outside just a couple of minutes, and you can expect almost any weather change. Oh, and I'm getting word that it's really picking up. Oh no, the rain is really really picking up, and the rain has stopped. Well, okay, so the rain has stopped, and now we're gonna go to the next weather report of I'm getting a segment that my advisor is telling me that it's going to start hailing here soon, and okay, so the hail is starting, and this is just a normal day in Ohio where we can expect normal weather changes like this, where you can be outside and any second later we can almost expect any kind of change from rain to hail to almost any kind of sunny, and it seems to have stopped now, so that's a good thing. Ugh. So as I was saying, this is just your average day in Ohio where you can expect almost any change. And it's a good thing that we don't have many earthquakes like somewhere in California. Like, okay, all right, 2.5. I think that didn't feel very good. So we normally don't get small things like that every now and then. I mean, at least it wasn't the big ones. So I mean, geez, okay, okay, 5.8. All right, that wasn't. That's scary. People of Ohio, this is a good time to get inside now because I think there's some wind going, and now we have wind, and I think we're just going to have to take this back to you, Tyler. Thanks, Tyler.
Wow, it looks ugly out there. Almost as ugly as the Browns played last season. Speaking of the Browns, we're off to Justin with sports.
Now, thank you, Tyler. Today, we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl. Now, the Super Bowl. All the Seattle Seagulls had to do was bat in a few more three-pointers, and then they were the NBA champions. But alas, Petey Carroll decided not to run Marshawn Lynch from the 3-yard line where he went whammy, whammy, whammy right into the end zone. So, instead, Russell Wilson, usually cool as the other side of the pillow, tried to throw a touchdown pass, but alas, he threw a game-ending interception. So, the Patriots today are your NBA champions. Now, going over to the world of basketball, we have in the studio a mega fan to talk to you about how the season has gone so far for the Cavaliers. Now, buddy, what do you think?
LeBron James.
Absolutely, couldn't agree with you more. Now, going on, the work of LeBron James and his ragtag team, led up by Kyrie Irving, have made the Cavaliers see some success as of recent, along with many other players, one of which looks like a 6'7" hobo. Now, will they avoid choking? Probably not. We shall see. Going into the world of football for next year, the Browns have been making major moves, people. Will this bear any fruit? Absolutely not. Will we fire our coach of 1 year? Probably. Will we get any talent? Yes. Will they have problems in the offseason and probably get dismissed from the team? Yes. Now, the good news is the Browns are probably looking to win 10 times the amount of Super Bowls we have in the last 20 years. And that is due to the fact that 10 times 0 is still 0. Now, moving on to the Bengals. The Bengals look again to be once more aggressively average under the head coaching of Marvin Lewis and the leadership of Andy Dalton, who is coming off a season with a QBR of 2. Now, looking towards this season, there are probably going to be 2 leading receivers for the Bengals, and that's going to be the ground and the other team. Despite all this, they may make a postseason run. But once again, we can expect the curse of the ginger to stall yet another solid postseason chance. Now, thank you. Back to Tyler.
Thanks, Justin. That wraps up 8.5 News. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to stay classy, Sunbury. I like blue cheese and crackers. They seem to have changed the teleprompter.
Wait, what?
Thanks for tuning in. If you ain't that, stay classy, Sunbury.